Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now I started making a series of videos which is solving the VTU question paper in the subject Automata Theory and Computability. This is my second video. In this video, we are going to discuss how to convert non-deterministic finite automata into deterministic finite automata. So all of you please, those who are watching, please look into the transition diagram. This is a given NFA. This NFA has no epsilon transitions. We know that NFA itself is of two types. One is with epsilon transition, the another one is without epsilon transition. So this non-deterministic finite automata is without epsilon transition. So non-deterministic finite state machine is given. We have to find the equivalent deterministic finite state machine. So what are all given from the transition diagram, or what are all we can learn from the transition diagram? From the transition diagram, we know what is K, the set of states, which is nothing but Q0, Q1, and Q2. Then we know the alphabet sigma, which is equal to 0 and 1. Then we know the transitions, which is given in the transition table. And the start state is nothing but Q0. And the accepting state is Q1. So all the 5 tuples of NFSM is given. From these, we have to find the equivalent DFSM. So to find the equivalent DFSM, what we are supposed to do? To find equivalent DFSM, once again, we have to define or derive the 5 tuples from the NFSM. Suppose DFSM is given by the letter ND, we have to define what are the states, what is the input alphabet, what are the transitions for the DFSM, which is the start state and which is the final state. These are the 5 tuples we have to define. Sigma remains the same for both NFSM and DFSM, but the states of DFSM will certainly differ from the states of NFSM. Transitions differ. Starting state remains the same, but accepting state differs. So that is why we are giving the different notations. Here we are giving K DFSM. I mean, D denotes the DFSM. Fine. So how to do this? We call the method to convert the NFSM into DFSM as a lazy evaluation method. So I will do the problem in the given table. The name of the procedure is lazy evaluation method. So how to do this? The start state of NFSM and the start state of DFSM is the same. So what is the start state of NFSM? From the transition table or from the transition diagram, we know that Q0 is the start state. So let me write it here. Q0 is the start state. So we identified the start state. Now, from the start state, we have to define the transitions on the input symbol 0 and 1. So to build the transitions of DFSM, we have to refer to the transitions of NFSM. So let us refer into the transition table of NFSM here. From Q0 on reading 0, it goes to the state Q0 and Q1. That is what NFSM transition table says. So let us also write it here. From Q0 on reading 0, it goes to the state Q0 and Q1. From Q0 on reading 1, it goes to the state Q1. That's it. We defined as Q0 is the start state for NFSM. For DFSM also, Q0 is the start state. Okay. Now from Q0 on reading 0, it goes to 2 new states. So now we have to continue defining our transitions from these new states. So what are the new states we identified? One is Q0, Q1. Another one is Q1. So let me enter here in the first column. So I'm supposed to define the transition on 0 and on 1 from both the states. Okay, now the question is, From Q0, Q1 on 0, how to identify? I will write and explain here. So I have to find the transitions of DFSM on Q0, Q1. So how to identify this? It is very simple. I have to find del n. Del n means it refers to the NFA transition table. Q0 on 0, I have to consider union del n of Q1 comma 0. Similarly, I have to repeat for the input symbol 1 also. So let me write it here. So del D of Q0 Q1 comma 1. I mean, you are trying to define the transition on 1. We have to refer to the NFSM transition table. It is very simple. Del n of Q0 comma 1 union del n of Q1 on 1. So how to do this? Del n of Q0 comma 0. If you refer to the transition table, it says it is Q0 Q1 union Q1 on 0 from the transition table, from the NFSM transition table. Q1 on 0 is nothing but Q2. So let me write here as Q2. So it is Q0, Q1, Q2. Similarly, Q0 on 1, if I refer to the NFSM transition table, it is Q1 from the state Q0 on 1. From Q1 on 1, it is Q2. So let me update that here. So on reading 0, it is Q0, Q1, Q2. On reading 1, it is Q1 and Q2. It is Q1 and Q2. Right. From Q1 on reading 0, refer to the transition table, it says it is Q2. From Q1 on reading 1, it also goes to the same Q2 itself. Right. Now, while defining these two transitions, we have to check whether we identified any new states. Yes, we identified 3 more new states. One is Q0, Q1, Q2. Another one is Q1, Q2. And the third one is Q2. So let me make entry for all these things. I'll just copy paste it here. Q0, Q1, Q2 is a new state. This Q1, Q2 is also a new state. And this Q2 is also a new state. So these are the newly identified states. Just for the sake of clarity, I will erase whatever I have written here. Yes. Okay, now from the state Q0, Q1, Q2, we have to define the transition on 0. So refer to the transition table of NFSM here. From Q0, Q1, Q2, on reading 0, we have to find out union of all these things. It is nothing but once again Q0, Q1, Q2, isn't it? So the same thing we have to write it here. Q0, Q1, Q2. So from Q0, Q1, Q2 on reading 1, go to the NFSM transition table. We have to consider Q0 on 1, union Q1 on 1, union Q2 on 1. If we find union of all these things, we will get Q1, Q2. Q1, Q2. Simple. Now, from Q1, Q2, we have to identify or define the transition on 0. So consider Q1, Q2 in the NFSM transition table. Find the transition on 0. Q1 on 0 is Q2. From Q2, there is no 0 transition. So we are supposed to write only Q2 here. Similarly, Q1 on Q2 on reading 1, it goes to Q2. So let us write Q2 here also. From Q2 on reading 0, if we refer to the NFSM transition table, there is no transition. So let us keep it blank. From Q2 on reading 1, if you refer to the NFSM transition table, it says Q2. So please write the same thing here. So we try to define transitions for these three states recently. When we try to define these transitions, we have not identified any new states, any more new states. So that's all. We built to the transition table. Okay. Now we know K, the states of the DFSM. We know sigma. We know the transitions because the transition table defines all the transitions. We know the start state. We are yet to identify the final state. So how to identify the final state? So first we have to consider the final state of NFSM. The final state of NFSM is Q1. When the final state of NFSM is Q1, wherever Q1 is there in the states, the identified states of DFSM, all those states are final states of DFSM. For example, Q0, Q1 is one of the final state. Q1 is one of the final states. Q0, Q1, Q2 is one of the final states. Q1, Q2 is also one of the final states. So totally there are 4 final states. So let me write it very clearly here. The set of accepting states for the equivalent DFSM is one is Q0, Q1. Another one is Q1. Then we have Q0, Q1, Q2. Then we have Q1, Q2. That's it. So from the given NFSM, we have identified the equivalent DFSM. And we defined all the 5 tuples of DFSM also. Hope you have understood this example. If you like this way of making videos, please strike the like button. Also give some comments that will allow others also to view these videos. It will create more reachability for my videos. Thank you.